Did you know that one seemingly innocent food choice before bed could quietly put your heart and brain at risk? Most people have no idea how hard the body works during sleep to stay balanced, and what you eat right before bed can either help or hinder that process. This isn't some scare tactic or a rare, one-off case. This video is here to reveal what's really happening inside your body when you sleep, especially once you're over 60. As we age, digestion slows down, blood pressure becomes more sensitive, and our ability to recover overnight weakens. Foods that felt harmless in your 40s might now be quietly working against you in your 70s. The title of this video refers to a true and tragic case. A 72-year-old man who passed away in his sleep after unknowingly making one of the mistakes we'll talk about. This isn't about blaming a single food. It's about learning to listen to your body and honoring what it needs at night. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 foods that should never be part of your late-night routine. More importantly, I'll explain why. Some of these might surprise you, and you might already be eating them, so stick with me through the end. This isn't just about avoiding discomfort. It's about safeguarding your health at a time in life when it matters most. Let's get started. 1. Heavy red meat dinners. A hearty steak dinner might seem like the perfect comfort food, especially on colder nights, but when eaten too close to bedtime, that same meal can quietly sabotage your sleep and strain your heart. Red meat is rich in fat and protein, which makes it harder to digest. And as we age, the digestive system slows down, meaning it takes even longer to process heavy meals. While your body should be shifting into repair mode during sleep, it's stuck trying to break down dinner instead. For older adults, this can delay deep sleep, trigger acid reflux, raise nighttime blood pressure, and even cause irregular heartbeats. One study found that seniors who consumed large amounts of red meat late at night had more frequent sleep disruptions and higher heart rates while sleeping. Take the case of Robert, a 72-year-old with no history of heart issues. After a late barbecue dinner, he went to bed feeling fine. But his body struggled through the night. His heart, already taxed by undiagnosed sleep apnea, couldn't handle the added burden. He never woke up. While tragic cases like Robert's are rare, they highlight a very real risk. Experts recommend waiting at least 3 to 4 hours after a heavy meal before heading to bed. If you're hungry later in the evening, go for lighter proteins like eggs, a small bowl of yogurt, or lentil soup. These choices are easier to digest and won't interfere with your body's natural need for rest. The upside? Many people report sleeping better and waking up with more energy simply by eating lighter at night. You're not sacrificing enjoyment. You're giving your body a fighting chance to heal and recharge. 2. Sugary treats and desserts before bed. Who doesn't love a little something sweet after dinner? A cookie, a slice of pie. It feels like a well-earned reward. But for those over 60, that sweet treat can quietly trigger a storm inside your body as you sleep. Sugar causes your blood sugar to spike quickly and then crash. That crash can lead to night sweats, multiple bathroom trips, and sudden wake-ups in the middle of the night. Over time, this roller coaster disrupts your hormones, your nervous system, and your overall sleep quality. It also ramps up inflammation in the body, which can interfere with nerve signals and brain function in ways many people don't expect. Carol, age 74, had a nightly ritual, a piece of chocolate fudge before bed. It felt innocent. But soon she was experiencing restless legs, vivid dreams, and low energy in the mornings. After testing, her doctor traced the problem back to sugar-related nerve agitation during sleep. Once she gave up her dessert habit, her symptoms faded. As we age, the body's ability to manage sugar declines. The pancreas produces less insulin, and blood sugar regulation weakens. That means even a small dessert can throw off your whole night. If you're craving something sweet in the evening, try a banana or sip on chamomile tea with cinnamon, both of which help promote relaxation and stable blood sugar. This isn't about cutting out joy, it's about protecting your sleep, your mood, and your long-term health. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Age. Cheeses and salty preserved meats. Many people enjoy a small plate of cheese or a few slices of cured meat as an evening snack. It feels indulgent, satisfying, and oddly comforting, especially when you've had a light dinner. But for older adults, these foods can quietly sabotage your night and, over time, contribute to much bigger issues than just poor sleep. Aged cheeses and salty meats are loaded with tyramine, a naturally occurring compound that stimulates the release of norepinephrine, a hormone that raises blood pressure and increases alertness. That might be useful in the morning, but at night, it's like pouring gas on a fire that's supposed to be dying down. One man, named Harold, 78, loved his nightly ritual, a couple of slices of cheddar and a few pieces of salami while watching late-night TV. He thought it helped him relax, but he began waking up with a racing heart and pounding headaches. He couldn't figure out why until a dietitian told him about tyramine. When he cut out those foods after sunset, his nighttime symptoms eased dramatically, and he finally began sleeping soundly again. There's another layer here too: sodium. These preserved foods are often packed with salt to keep them shelf-stable. Too much salt before bed causes fluid retention. That means swelling in your feet, tighter rings on your fingers, and more frequent trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It also raises blood pressure, subtly placing unnecessary strain on your heart when your body is trying to rest and repair. And let's not forget digestion. Fatty, aged cheeses are slow to break down. Your body has to work overtime to process them, raising core temperature and stealing the energy that should be going toward cell repair and hormone balance. This often leads to restless legs, odd dreams, and the kind of shallow sleep that leaves you feeling groggy in the morning. If you truly love these foods, try moving them to lunch or early afternoon. Let your dinner be something gentle on the system: steamed vegetables, a bit of rice, maybe some fish or lentils. You'll be surprised how different your nights feel. Simple changes can have a big ripple effect, especially after age 65, when every organ is more sensitive to the choices we make. What feels small may actually be a powerful step toward deeper, safer rest. Chocolate and hidden sources of caffeine. Chocolate might feel like a harmless indulgence, especially a small piece of dark chocolate after dinner. It feels like a simple way to end the day on a comforting note. But what many people overlook is that chocolate contains 2 natural stimulants: caffeine and theobromine. Both can quietly sabotage your sleep. These compounds stimulate the nervous system, elevate your heart rate, and suppress melatonin, the very hormone your body relies on to relax and fall asleep. While younger folks might be able to shake it off, the aging body becomes more sensitive. For adults over 65, even a small serving of chocolate in the evening can delay sleep by over an hour and cut into deep sleep by as much as 20%. And chocolate isn't the only sneaky culprit. Caffeine hides in more places than you might think. That cup of decaf coffee? It still contains some caffeine, sometimes enough to disrupt sleep in sensitive individuals. Many over-the-counter medications, especially for pain or weight loss, include caffeine as a secondary ingredient. Even teas that appear calming, like green or white tea, can contain caffeine unless they specifically say caffeine-free on the label. Take Ruth, age 82. Her nightly routine included a warm mug of green tea and a piece of dark chocolate. It seemed healthy and soothing. But over time, she started waking up more often, experiencing intense dreams, and feeling drained in the mornings. Her doctor suggested cutting out those nighttime habits. Within just a few nights, her sleep improved dramatically. You don't need to give up your favorite treats altogether. Just rethink when you enjoy them. Instead of an evening ritual, make chocolate or tea part of your morning or midday break. That way, your body has time to process the stimulants long before bedtime. And here's a tip: always read the fine print. Ingredients like caffeine, guarana, and green tea extract can be hidden in everyday products. For older adults, even trace amounts can tip the scales from rest to restlessness. Being more mindful after 5 p.m. can lead to better, deeper sleep and a healthier brain and heart in the long run. If you're still with me, leave a comment below saying number 4 so I know you're following along. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Hit the bell to stay updated. We're here to help you live smarter, sleep better, and feel stronger. 5. Alcohol and the hidden cost of nighttime. Sips. For many older adults, a small glass of wine or a splash of bourbon before bed feels like a gentle ritual, a way to unwind, take the edge off, and ease into sleep. And while it can help you fall asleep faster, what it actually does to your body during the night tells a very different story. The truth is, alcohol acts more like a sedative than a sleep aid. It dulls the brain quickly, but it also disrupts the critical later stages of sleep, the ones responsible for healing, memory consolidation, and immune repair. What feels like rest is often just light sedation, and that's a crucial difference. Studies show alcohol suppresses REM sleep, the deep dream state where your brain does its most important processing. As we grow older, REM sleep naturally decreases. Adding alcohol to the mix only makes things worse. That's why so many seniors who drink at night find themselves wide awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, restless and frustrated. What's happening inside? Your body temperature starts to rise, your heart rate increases, and your liver begins working overtime to break down the alcohol, all while your body should be in calm recovery mode. But that's not the only risk. Even low levels of alcohol can affect balance, coordination, and reaction time. For someone in their 70s or 80s, a quick bathroom trip in the dark becomes a potential fall hazard. And falls aren't minor. They're the leading cause of injury-related deaths in older adults. All it takes is one misstep, and don't forget the hidden sources. Alcohol doesn't just show up in drinks. It can linger in sauces, desserts, even herbal tinctures. Just because it was cooked in doesn't mean it's completely gone. Take Marvin, age 76. Every night, he enjoyed a hot toddy before bed. It helped him relax, but he couldn't shake the foggy mornings, the mood swings, or the feeling of weakness when getting out of bed. After skipping the drink for just 1 week on his doctor's advice, the change was dramatic. He still misses the ritual, but not the grogginess or the risk. You don't need to give up comfort. You just need to time it better. Try enjoying that glass of wine with lunch or earlier in the afternoon. When it comes to nighttime, choose hydration and warmth without the stimulation. Sometimes the most powerful change isn't a big overhaul, it's a small shift with big rewards. Final thoughts. Small choices, big impact. As we grow older, our daily choices begin to shape our health more than ever before. That evening snack, that bedtime sip, they may seem harmless. But when your body is more sensitive and your recovery more delicate, even small habits can quietly wear you down over time. The foods and drinks you choose before bed aren't just about appetite or routine. They influence how well you sleep, how steady you feel in the dark, and how clearly you think when you wake up. Avoiding these 5 common nighttime mistakes isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It's about giving yourself the best chance to stay sharp, strong, and self-reliant. You deserve mornings that feel energizing. You deserve nights that restore you. You deserve more time spent living fully and less time recovering from slips, stumbles, or sleepless nights. And here's the good news. These changes don't require expensive gadgets or complicated routines. They just require awareness, a willingness to tune into your body and give it what it truly needs. If you've made it to this point, it means you're already invested in your well-being. That says a lot. It says you're not settling, you're evolving. You're still growing, still learning, and still choosing to take care of yourself. And in this season of life, that's nothing short of inspiring. Thank you for spending time with us today. If you learned something new, let us know in the comments. Share one insight that stood out and how you'll apply it to your life. Your stories inspire us, and your feedback fuels this community. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might benefit. We're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're worth it.